versus KSlay, aka Senior Butts from Team Legion. We're doing game one. And you guys ready?
Go.
All right. Don't mind me, I'm just doing a little shameless advertising of Team Legion. You can visit us at teamlegion.net. Kinky Slinky.
All right. In the bottom right, representing Platinum Heroes, we have papapanda.
There it is.
You take it, Testa.
In the left, our very own Rotterdam style Diamond 1 Protoss. We have Senior Butts, also known as Kinky Slinky for the moment. All right, we got. Looks a little cheesy from our Zerg player here. I don't see a hatch.
Scuba, what do you do? What is your thing?
What do you mean? Like, what do I think is going on?
No, like what are you up to?
I'm just hanging out.
Like what do you do? Like, do you do anything professionally or?
Oh, gotcha. I do HVAC.
Yeah.
Like boilers, furnaces, mini splits, heat pumps. Well, I mean, not at the moment. My company's currently shut down.
Yeah, just like everybody else in the fucking country.
Oh, we do have a forge coming down here for Senior Butts.
And you'd think he's cannon rushing? I think he's forge fast expanding, knowing my man Butts.
Well, he did take his Nexus. He did make his Nexus already. And he's dropping a gateway.
And he sees he knew he was getting cheese. I mean, if they don't have a hatch by then, they're either really bad or...
Senior Butts is dropping a cannon. Let's see if he completes the wall. Probably another gateway. Yep, that is a gateway.
Does he get the probe in place?
I guess it would be classified as HVAC, but I'm trying to build a shed that, like, I put some crypto mines in it, like crypto mining rigs in it, and then pump the heat into the house.
Yeah, dude.
Is that HVAC?
Close enough. That's.
I'm not familiar with what crypto mines are.
It kind of has a little bit of.
Oh, you're gonna use computers to pump heat?
Yeah, they mine cryptocurrency like Ethereum and shit.
Yeah, you and I gotta have a convo on that sometime, Derek. As I have not, even though it's like late in the game, I had some ideas for projects with my students.
It's what I do for heat, man. I just put the computer is just in the bedroom.
That's awesome.
It keeps me warm and I don't burn the propane.
Nice.
So,
we do.
look at this Zerg. Look at this Zerg. Cheeky bastard. He's going in to mine him out.
Is he proxy?
He's proxy hatching, mining him out, and then sneaking in. It would be interesting if he used dropper lords too. Can you imagine that?
This game is crazy.
See, mining, I'm telling you, mining is the key. That's what he's
Let's
doing.
look at Senior Butts' vision. Can Senior Butts see that those minerals are out? Like,
oh, he did see. He did. I think he saw the drone because he is building a pylon there.
yep, that's
Oh, and
in the position of
yeah, he's pylon walling.
papapanda. I like this guy. It's like my ridiculous name. I changed my name from Dave Testas to Specatactipi.
Oh, and here it is, ladies and gentlemen. We have a Stargate coming.
Oh no!
Big surprise.
Look at he's doing like the four gate trick. Senior Butts is well prepared, but he's using the Vespine Geyser to change the minerals into gas.
He's doing a good job on this wall.
But yeah,
Very attentive.
he didn't miss a beat, and Senior Butts likes his phoenixes.
I do have to say, I'm not a huge fan of the wall. It does seem like a really big commitment.
Yeah, it's a lot of resources he could have. And now the Zerg knows, well, there goes my plan. I wasted a lot. He actually wasted some.
No Baneling Nest. We do see a lot of minerals floating for Zerg at the moment. I do think that this game is going to stabilize for the moment. Oh, we shall see. Oh, Senior Butts is going for a Void Ray, probably to clear out some of these Overlords.
And let's see here. Roach Warren going
Void
down.
Rays do a lot of damage.
Where is that? Yep. And ironically, we have a Roach Warren. So, I don't know if Senior Butts is doing Void Ray. Who knows, Butts?
Yeah, Butts always had a weird style. I like it.
Well, it's kind of interesting. You know, you go to the Void Ray and you're like, you feel comfortable because you know that a lot of Zergs these days, they just rush with roaches and, you know, Ravagers and shit. So, with the Voids, you feel a little bit safe against Zerg.
Yeah. If they don't 13, 12 you or 12 pull you or whatever variant of 14 pool, you're fine.
Yeah.
Now.
So it's almost like a comfort style, but it's kind of a unique comfort style, what we're seeing here, because he's going straight to carriers. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's
2 base carriers.
it works sometimes. I've done that from time to time.
I'm surprised I don't see a third coming up at all. Right?
Yeah, he overcommitted that wall more than he had to by a long shot.
Oh no, not the Spore.
Yep. The Spore and the Queen. Oh, he's going for Overlord snipes. Now, do you two notice something in the upper top of the map? That big trail.
Oh no.
Let's watch this
That
Void Ray, though. Why you
Void
can't
Ray.
prismatic align a Queen? It doesn't do anything.
Oh, wow, that's so close.
It's out with 13 hit points.
But there's 2 more Queens. 3 more Queens coming. Run away, Butts. Run away.
On the other Void Ray's getting low.
I feel
too.
like Protoss is in a rhythm, but he's on 2 base. I don't know how he thinks he can tech this much on 2 base.
Carriers,
Oh,
my
wow,
ass, he's going Tempest. I know this build.
2 base Tempest? What the hell is
Yep,
this?
it's a thing.
This is absolute madness.
I don't watch pro games lately, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
I'm not sure if I like this. He's got 5 queens over here. I mean, he can pick anything and everything from like 3 miles out. Oh no, the Void Rays get away from the queens.
They ran away. The Void Rays live another day.
All this effort, all this APM, all this effort for one Spore Crawler.
Yeah, I mean, you know, now here's the thing with Butts. This is weird. I don't know why he got that defensive because he saw cheese. I think he's having fun because typically he'll go Stargate and then throw like Adept and DTs in it. He does some really interesting stuff.
Yeah,
that's
it's crazy.
crazy.
Cool.
Tempest.
It's fun to watch.
Yeah,
Tempest one-shot workers. That's nuts.
yeah. I mean,
Oh, he is gonna sneak these Void Rays into the main.
Yeah, that's interesting. Like, he's really, you know, this is really cool play from Protoss.
I really am liking this. He's up
I
in
mean, you don't
supply.
see, like, this is awesome. Like, have you guys seen this in pro games? I don't watch pro games.
I watch weird games, even if they're
Oh, no,
semi-pro or not.
Void
this
Rays
is
gonna go down. Both Void Rays are gonna go down. Oh,
Oh,
that's
that sucks.
but he does have 3 Tempest
Yeah,
sets.
yeah, the Tempest put on quite a bit of pressure with their range, and, like, it's unique. Like, the Zerg isn't used to this. Like, what they're playing against right now, the Zerg feels uncomfortable. Even though he's, you know, he could be ahead if he would have defended this, but...
Yeah.
now what's amazing
Got
is
a critical match. And now there they are. There's the Phoenix. I know.
oh, Senior Butts Phoenix coming out.
Your Butts is gonna snipe these Overlords to supply block his opponent.
And he finally did.
Oh, yeah.
He's kicking out a lot of Overlords and a lot of workers. Let's look at the worker
I
kills.
think Papa Panda is scrambling here. He doesn't have a good response. He is making infestors and researching Neural Parasite, but it's gonna be a while before that Neural
Oh, and he
Parasite
wasn't expecting the Phoenixes. Look at.
Honestly, he should have reacted. He should have reacted with Hydras like 2 minutes ago, at least. He should have gotten the Hydras out. Like, I don't know if infestors are really the best bet against this kind of range.
If they were carriers.
Especially with the Phoenixes being able to pick up the queen.
Yeah, this is just a scary, interesting play style from Senior Butts.
I think mass Hydras would have been good against this.
And he had a Hydra Den. Yeah, I agree with you.
And those Neurals are a while out.
Yeah.
Those are a ways out. Oh no, this is a disaster.
Let's look at.
Oh, he never killed this base down here.
No.
He never killed the gold.
Yeah, the gold still lives, but he.
This is like the most cheesy. This is the most cheesy, infuriating.
Oh, Burrow
two-base-
researched.
God, imagine if you're Zerg playing against this. You're like, what the fuck is
So
this?
let's look at the upgrades. He's gonna do Burrow. Look at assimilation successful. Assimilation successful.
Oh my god.
Big brain moves.
All that tech just thrown down the gut.
Here come the Phoenix with the Hydras. Oh my god.
Queen. Now I think those queens might get one-shotted with one volley, but especially having some defensible. Oh, except for he's no energy with those Phoenix. Oh, now he does.
If he does have 2 more Phoenixes with energy, he can pick up those queens.
I think he just he forgot about them, or. Oh, wait! Look at the Zerg is trying to break the wall. We didn't see that, and it was pretty futile, but you know.
I think papapanda just died.
You want to know why he didn't win, guys? Actually, he needed a baneling nest with that wall. How Senior Butts walls.
That's what I was thinking. If he would have hit with the Phoenix before.
I think it came down to the
Wow.
Hydras. I really do. I think it just came down to the Hydras. He didn't react with the Hydras.
The Hydras first, or the Hydras would be the reaction there, but earlier on, had he dropped the baneling nest, did you see that amount of lings he had? He could have knocked down that wall. And one Void Ray is not going to clean up a bunch of speed lings.
Yeah, he had about 30 banelings or 30 Zerglings doing nothing.
So, again, guys, Team Legion gaming community, our info is on the screen. We have game 2 of papapanda versus Senior Butts, and Colin is AFK'd. Hang on, let me message him. Colin.
So wait, what Scuba? What rank are you in StarCraft?
Diamond 1.
Okay. Am I wrong about the Hydras?
I mean, yeah. The thing is that the Phoenixes do extra damage versus Hydras if they get the lift.
Yeah, that's true.
I think he should have just gone for a baneling bust and just lane floated him. Just because, especially since
bullshit all in Zerg.
Yeah, especially since he saw that the first unit was a Void Ray, and Void Rays don't kill Zerglings very fast. He could have definitely Bane busted and then just flooded Lings.
Alright.
Because it gave Senior Butts time to build up that Tempest count, which Tempest outrange Queens.
What do you think, Testa?
In regards to the
Hydras, like, do you think it's a bad idea to go Hydra?
In that game, hell no, because he's on 2 base economy. Like, it takes forever to build carriers. Like, if Senior Butts wins carriers.
But you were talking about the Banes.
Oh, if he went Banes, yeah, that would have been like.
So I think that it's weighted. I think that the Banes is based on the commentary in this channel right now. I think the Banes is probably the best choice.
Yeah, because of the time frame, it does take a lot of bangs to kill things, especially with shield batteries. But he had an amount of lings where if he just held up, macroed a little bit, and did the push just right, the Void Rays, you could just keep ling flooding them in. You know.
That was a good. It was really creative. Really creative Protoss.
Yeah, man, we have some really interesting players in here, and then from the other communities as well. But yeah, Senior Butts, the Zerg did do some interesting stuff, but unfortunately, Butts had a interesting reaction. All right, so let's get queued up for the next one. papapanda versus Scuba Steve AFK. Just kidding. All right, and versus Senior Butts. Game 2 of 3. It's all good, Scuba. Terry and I got this. Which side?
I'll kick it off.
Which side?
Top right. We have PT Hero, papapanda, Zerg.
And in the bottom left, sporting the pink trousers, representing the Protoss Community Air Defense Squadron. From Team Legion, we have Senior Butts.
Now, what do you think, Testa? Will the Butts prevail?
I have a sneaky feeling he will not. Because this appeared to be, in our best of 3, a 3-game series. So, our Zerg player... doing sort of normal timings for this. 16 hatch, or it looked like 15 hatch, but not without a extractor. It's weird.
Is this an FE from the Protoss? Looks like it.
Yeah.
I like
Yep.
that.
I mean, against Zerg and Terran, it's always smart. Against Protoss, not a wise decision. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I also had a message from Gesbet saying Legion High Council Poker Night sometime 5 p.m. That's not a bad idea, but we have to check with everybody. Or who can do it.
Yeah, if it means I can steal his money.
Yeah. That would be it. Damn. Alright, so anyway, our Protoss player doing kind of a standard opener, kind of like before. Papapanda doing a safe, pretty standard Zerg opening.
All right. Well, I think I like the way I like to frame this game, because we have Legion, in the bottom left.
Yeah.
I want to look at the Zerg here as coronavirus.
All right. So this Overlord, look at the Overlord's coming over to spread COVID-19 on senior butts.
All right. This Overlord is a dumbass who thinks that COVID-19 is not a media conspiracy. All right. This Overlord is like, I don't really give a fuck. I think that I'm good. I'm 25. I ain't got no issues. And he's just going around partying. And now he's parked his ass at home after he's already partied for 3 months. And we got the Twilight Council for the Protoss.
I think we're gonna see. I'm gonna use my crystal ball. It's in the meta now. It's a Glaive Adept into DTs. But Senior Butts has been doing Glaive Adept builds for quite some time, and he usually goes Glaive Adepts into DTs into Phoenix into Carrier. Fascinating stuff, right?
Yeah, that's genius.
It's
DTs are almost always genius, though.
Easy unit F2A move race Kappa.
Got the pylon in place. You can tell he's done this 100 times.
Yes, sir. He's got his proxy spot. This is definitely going to be
very well timed.
He's going to have his Twilight there, presumably, and his gate and his Dark Shrine. But
yeah, very well timed. This is like his go-to. You can tell just by watching the replay. This is the butt go-to.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, anytime you're hopping around and you just even were like, you know what?
And classic, when you go DTs, you gotta block your own gas.
Oh, look at the Zerg's vision. The Zerg's found the proxy.
Yeah. And Protoss is like, fuck, I blocked my own gas. What am I doing? God, I'm a noob.
Yeah, Senior Butts is a very gas-heavy player, too. He probably didn't realize it.
Why would you... When you fart a lot, why would you put a butt plug up your ass when you fart a lot? That's what this is like. He's blocking his own fucking gas. Excuse my French.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm getting call requests from Greg and MacD West when we're casting. Everybody's worried about me to be MacD.
You can tell Greg to come in the channel if you want. Alright, I think Zerg is pretty well off. I think they're okay. Let's see.
Yeah, Greg would be a great help because he is a very good Zerg player.
Maybe I'm wrong. Zerg seems like they could macro a little bit more than they are, but I think Zerg is fine.
Zerg's in a pretty good position. What I don't like to see is at this time he has no spore crawlers
against supply block Phoenix. Yeah, that's true.
But the supply block is real. Oh, I know, it's so funny. The supply block Phoenix.
But he could just mash queens if he knew what he was looking at, but he's not scouting well enough.
Now,
he hasn't scouted.
in the structures, we don't have a Baneling nest. Wait, do we?
Let me go to the Zerg.
No, we don't.
Let's see. Yeah, Zerg doesn't know that these Phoenix are on the way. They're completely blind to the Phoenix. And now
the Glaive Adepts, are they glaved? They are glaved. Are doing ham.
Let's see if these lings, the lings can.
Yep. So he's got the madness to Senior Butts build there, guys. Is when he goes like this style, he uses the glaives for the lings, and the phoenixes for the roaches and queens typically. is his MO on this. And then from his perspective, he's shift clicking all those workers.
Yeah, you can tell it's well rehearsed just looking at his camera. If you look at Senor Butt's camera, you can tell that this is a well rehearsed build that he's, gotten pretty tough.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The only thing literally this entire game that he's got wrong with his build is that supply block on his Phoenix. But otherwise he's tightened this build up so much.
Sorry, I haven't vision.
Well, I think the Protoss is in a really good position here.
Yes, they are.
What do you think, Tim?
I do too. I have it in this view. I'm sorry, I had so many messages popping up on my screen that I had to answer my phone for some of our guys.
Okay, gentlemen.
Greg Kane.
So, yeah, I'm here. Iron and MacD should be here soon.
And Senior Butt's doing his God's work on those overlords. The same stuff, picking up some massive amounts of drones with 8 workers down. 2 overlords is enough. Oh God.
Busty, get those Phoenix out of there.
DTs.
Are you guys casting?
Yeah, we're casting. It's all right. Just chime in. This game looks like. Oh wow, this is a long game. But yeah, you can just come hang out if nothing else.
Just join the call once you guys are done.
Okay.
Wow, that was a foreboding message from Greg.
I think he was I think he was nervous. Yeah, Greg's Greg. That's why we love him. Oh, and the
Phoenix is gonna go down to the score.
no, he got the queen.
Phoenix are gonna go down.
He did get the queen, but the problem with this build is if the Zerg can react, eventually they're gonna have Hydra upgrades and other things. I know Phoenixes can pick them up and like basically cheater level stuff, but he needs carriers behind this next.
Yeah, like you guys tell me if I'm wrong about this, but like it seems like the Zerg reaction to Phoenix is just make an extra expansion and just macro extra hard with some spores.
Yep.
You got a lot of banelings here.
Yeah, he's going in.
Baneling speed. No baneling speed.
He's going in long dick style.
I don't think he has enough Phoenix to handle this. I don't.
Well, you know what the problem is? The banelings are clumping up.
Yes.
The banelings clumped up, and he couldn't get as many hits.
No, he does have the battery. He's got DTs. Okay. Well, that probably kind of saves it for him.
Yep, between DTs and Phoenixes, and Overseer is well out of position. There's no Overlords nearby, except for the one he forgot about in the bottom of the base. Oh, Lingak, look at that static. Isn't that some juicy cannon action right there? He just scared those Lings away.
Wow, this game is incredibly even right now.
Yeah, this is like normalizing into a fucking pretty good game, I think, boys. What do you think?
I agree.
Yeah, I mean it's never boring to watch Phoenix play.
The only time I don't like it is when it's Phoenix versus Phoenix. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, Protoss versus Protoss. Yeah, that sucks.
But yeah, Phoenix plays awesome, man.
I mean, he's pulled all the stops. He's pulled the DTs and the Phoenix. I mean, you can't get cooler than that with Protoss.
Yeah.
But oh, look at this! Senior Butt skips his 4th base and takes the upper left 6th, 7th. I like this.
Yeah, it's too many games though. So.
Now Greg was a little afraid, Scoop. I think he didn't know how to handle the pressure of.
No, you know. Yeah, you want
because
anyway.
they'll get hot.
All right, let's see here. Well, change things, push it across the map. The army supply, obviously, a little higher from Papapanda, but I'm killing some lings.
Those are changelings.
Oh, yeah. Pathogen glands has been completed for research by our Zerg player, and he has infestors yet again.
Oof. I think what Secret Butts really needs right now is some good old zealots and colossi.
Yeah, that's
Or even just
just having. If he would have got, it's hard to do that with this much gas spending because, as you see, he's going to carrier tech.
yeah, I see.
But the thing is, and oh, look at the DTs deny that additional base by our Zerg, but he's just gonna come in and just like, well, DTs, goodbye.
Well, I think this game is going to come down to how passive is the Zerg. Because if the Zerg stays passive, I think the Protoss is going to get his death ball of carriers.
You know something, guys? I noticed one thing. Our Zerg player here, Papapanda, seems like a really good player. I almost.
Oh, the fungal.
Oh, those fungals.
Oh, he's gonna lose so many phoenixes.
Oh, jeez. With this tech path and, like you said, the lack of ground support, like Senior Butts could be dropping down the
Now, look,
gates.
the Zerg is not being passive.
Oh, no.
He defended the Phoenix and he's like, I'm gonna make a move, and that's good. I think that's really good in this position for Zerg.
Yeah, he knew he had some trails.
Protoss gets that crazy air. And, right now he's got 5 carriers. I think that a huge death ball of Hydras could target fire these carriers right now. So let's see how he targets.
Now the thing is,
engages.
true, and that's not really enough carriers to do much against that army of Hydras, unfortunately. Neural Parasite is not there, but still, it doesn't matter. DTs and
all right, is the Zerg gonna target fire here, or is he just gonna try to take out the drone, the orbital or whatever the fucking the interceptors?
I have to say, Senior Butts is playing very efficiently right now.
Oh yeah.
But he is starting to run out of interceptors.
And the economy behind it is a little rough.
Yeah, so Zerg chose to take down the interceptors instead of the carriers. So he had 2 options. He could have targeted the carriers, or he lets the Hydras hit the interceptors. And he chose the interceptors, but I don't think his ball was big enough to take care of. I don't think his balls were big enough to take care of them.
He didn't have the balls. What I'd like to have seen from Senior Butts would have been
was
bigger balls. He should have pulled the probes up to his newly created base, honestly.
You need a shotgun and bigger balls for this game.
Kind of worried for Senior Butts at the moment. He's down.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, he's down 43 lings. 43.
But look at the army composition from Senior Butts doing weird strats that sometimes work. He's going Robotech. In addition to carriers, he's got Colossi, Disruptor, Dark Templar.
Yeah. I mean, I have to when I see a game like this, I just have to bet on the carriers.
Well, guess what? The problem is, carriers have their number one adversary, Burrow Neural Parasite. I believe he has Burrow. No, he doesn't have Burrow, but he has Neural Parasite. He can hostage those carriers or Colossus.
Yeah, but he's got disruptors, he's not really worried. This Protoss is not really worried. He's got his disruptors, he's got his carriers.
And he's got Colossus. And DT's protecting that. Like, what a big brain army.
Yeah, DTs, yeah. And you don't even have, you have 1 Overseer.
So they snipe the Overseer. If nothing else, it can be wrecked. So our Zerg player doesn't.
I like the Protoss right now. Their position right now. I think it's strong.
Disruptors.
Oh, come on.
Oh, look at that carnage. Oh, nope. He neural parasited him. He's going to kill his own carriers. That's the only problem. Oh, the Disruptors going in to just volley shots, I guess, from the interceptors.
Wow.
Is the Colossus?
Does he have enough? I don't think he has enough interceptors.
You know,
though.
he should take down. He should have taken down the overseers.
Yeah,
with
the
with
DTs could have kept the Hydras at bay, and he lost the
Yeah, he should have taken those. Yeah, he should have taken the overseers with the carriers.
Now, did you guys also see? Oh, nice recall. Mike,
This one Colossus though.
micro.
Oh, he's spawning back.
He could have cleaned that up if he took that overseer down with the carrier.
Oh yeah,
He would have cleaned that up.
the 2 DTs, and then sadly he lost that disruptor that came out of nowhere, seemingly. Oh, look at this! Our third player pushing in. When Senior Butts is his 4th base.
Yeah, he's
I
gonna lose.
remember the order he
He's
took
gonna
it.
lose his 4th. That was interesting because if he took down that overseer, he would be in a good position right now. Instead, he's losing his 4th.
I don't know. He may be able to catch this army off guards though.
I think that all came down to a target.
Wow.
Fire. He could have target fired those. He could have target fired the overseer with the.
Look at-
disruptors.
And then from the back, I zoomed out just in time. The carrier disruptor Colossus army going in. You took.
Oh, the disruptor shot is huge.
Oh, but the Colossus is going to go down, and he needs that Colossus. His carriers are out of interceptors, and I believe his recall.
You guys, I think we just saw the entire game hinge on him not fucking target firing and one single overseer.
Yeah,
I think he should have made some gates.
yeah,
He's
he
been
did.
floating a lot
Yeah,
of
he,
minerals for a long time.
he,
You know, just make zealots.
Anything.
Just for a meat.
yeah, anything.
He would be in a good, healthy defensive position right now if he target fired the overseer.
And then the
He would
DTs
have
are
cleaned
able
up the
to.
Hydras with his DTs, and he would have a ton of carriers, and he would just build his death ball to 200 and win the game. But instead, he didn't target fire the overseer. Like, that's crazy how it was just that one micro decision. I think. I mean, I'm probably wrong.
Oh, look at. Oh, but he got it. Oh, that's. He's got to kill those infestors. Oh shit! He got 2 simulations. Oh my good lord. The DT's trying to catch a couple of Hydralisks out of position, but he knows they're getting chased.
6 base versus 2 base.
Yeah, Senior Butts is looking pretty dead. And Ling's in what is little left of his... Oh, this is just... This is... Wow.
Well, the OG carrier with 36 kills.
Sorry, I had clan business on screen. RIP. Somebody who was banned has been trying to come back. And we've... Yeah, he's gone. Thank you, officers, for taking part in doing that.
What are you talking about?
Somebody who was banned came in our Discord, and I was getting messaged in Discord. Like, I have all the notifications popping up, and then they messaged me in game, so I said, yeah, ban him. Wow, and sorry for interrupting our casting with that shit, but damn, that was a good game.
That was a crazy.
It was. That was a really good game.
Senior Butts is off the cuff style sometimes. I think it can be his ace and his downfall. You know what I mean? He's really risky doing that, but you're like, I agreed with that overseer spot. There's a few things that guy could have, Senior Butts could have done in after the fact too. So we got game number 3, guys. You ready?
What's up?
Alrighty.
What do you think of that game, Scuba?
I thought it was a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked how refined Senor Butts was with his build.
I do too. I just think that he went a little too committed to the air. He caught a few too many corners.
Right.
Like, I feel like he should have gone for Storm at least, or at least have gateways for like zealots and stuff, or even just to have more DTs for run bys and whatnot.
Yeah.
I feel like when Senior Butts does that build, like he does it against me when we play TVP, and he likes to go very air heavy, and I end up being able to beat him just because my bio can.
So it's almost too well rehearsed, too predictable.
Yeah.
It's too much in one tech path. There's no.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting in StarCraft. Like, it's so easy to get into like your habit. Like either you're like love to macro, or you love to do a particular kind of rush. Or I remember back with Wings of Liberty, it was like you love to Wargate.
Yeah. Well, guys, yeah, 4-gate was definitely huge back then. That's a good point. And it's resurging again, unfortunately, for us all.
Testa would know.
Yeah. Well, I usually am the one getting it. We actually Derek has, and I got like 3 4-gates in a row against us, and on ladder and 2s.
Oh yeah, well those games don't
No.
count. I was
Yeah, we.
too inhibited by coronavirus.
Yep. All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, in the top left-hand corner on Simulacron, I'm playing with as the Orange Zerg. We have from Platinum Heroes, Papapanda.
And into the bottom right, we have Team Legions, Kinky Blinky, also known as Senior Butts, the Protoss.
Oh, we do have a Pylon Scout. Or Scout from after Pylon. He does want to check and make sure that he's not getting 12 pulled. Or pull first for that matter, of any kind.
Yeah, I'm curious to see the outcome of this game.
Oh, we have a drone out on the map.
Look
too.
at, is he taking a third? He knows he's going to.
Oh, he's taking. Oh my gosh, he's trying to juke him
And
out.
guess what? It doesn't work. He already planned ahead. Our Zerg player. Senior Butts trying to get some information on what's going on. Cancels the
But
pylon.
if we learned anything, it's that Senior Butts likes his 2-base play. Is that right? Am I wrong about that? I don't really know his play.
He can extend out quite a bit, but a lot of his builds are based on 2 bases. It is kind of more in the meta these days for Protoss to have a lot of 2-base pushes.
And he played 2-base last game. Am I right about
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But what were your? How would you like that last game, Derek, guys?
I thought it was good.
Yeah, look at this. He's going to block another hatch. What a ballsy guy.
I think that the Zerg right now, he felt out the 2-base play from Protoss, and he's like, I'm going to go ahead and take my 3rd base further away. I feel comfortable.
Now look at this. Senior
So
Butts
he's
again
aware.
drops another pylon. He delayed that 3rd, or he's just perpetually trying to.
Double gas coming down here for Senior Butts.
Yeah.
How much money do we want to bet that it's going to be a Stargate opener?
Oh, I'd say, that's about a 50-50, honestly, from what I've been playing with Butts lately. Because we go through moments of sharing replays, and he does some.
I don't know. Every ZVZ, PVZ that I see him,
It always goes to
he's always
Stargate.
doing Phoenix. He loves his Phoenix.
I'll bet you $10.
$10.
I'll bet.
$10 sounds reasonable.
I'll bet.
$10 that he doesn't.
Yeah, $10 and he goes robo.
I'm gonna go $10 that he's going. Glaive the Depth DT.
Oh,
Whoever wins donates it to a clan.
he goes Twilight.
He goes Twilight. It looks like Dave's getting in favor. Oh, he canceled.
Oh no, he canceled.
Oh, I think that was a mistake.
$10.
Nope.
I just want $10 of Scuba's money. He's gonna donate it to Clan
No,
Legion.
he canceled it. He canceled it. He went for Gateway.
No, it's a
He went for
gateway.
Oh, okay. All right, so I'm still safe.
You know what? He knows this is a cheese, so he's like, nah. He's changing up his tech path. If he goes Stargate, it's gonna be Oracle.
Oh, that's too late. Wait,
Oh, Stargate! It's a
wait,
Stargate!
what was the bet?
I told you he was gonna go Stargate.
But again, Senior Butts needs a
It's
cancel
all right.
it.
I already donate money, so it's
Yeah. I was gonna say anyway, I was just gonna increase the stuff, but I bet against Stargate, so I'm gonna increase my contribution $10 next month. How's that sound, Derry?
I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of the Stargate
sounds
place,
good.
so it is directly under the Overlord still. Papa Panda should see that it's a Stargate, and he is moving the Overlord, so he is gonna see it. Unless he doesn't bother
Now,
trying to check it.
guys, right or wrong, I have one thing I gotta pick on Steiner Butts for after watching these games. We don't need the hard wall like that. Like, after that first aggression, you need to have an opening and just use units to block it. Have one shield battery, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I feel like it comes down to the psychology of the game. Like like Zerg already decided at the very beginning of this game. They're like, I feel comfortable with Protos's two base play.
yeah.
He felt the 2-base play last game, and he's like, I'm just gonna go ahead and just take my third before I even take my natural, and play out a 3-base game against his 2-base.
Now,
And so I feel like Zerg's already won before the game's even
look at
begun.
the mind games. The Zerg player taking his lair on his third base, which was his nat, but Senior Butts may not realize that, depending on where his scouting position is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good, because I sure don't.
You're talking about the scouting.
Yeah, no, I'm just messing around, man. Senior Butts did the exact same thing. I want to see if this guy goes like. I want to see if he goes straight into Spire into Corruptors.
I don't know. I feel like Zerg is just really in control of this game. Ever since the beginning of the game, Zerg has been feeling in his mojo. Like, he's scouting really well. He can see everything that's going on. He sees the Phoenix.
He does not have any spores down, but hopefully
They're down.
he did just stop them. Okay.
So he'll just lose a few workers, and then
You know,
he'll be in control. I mean, does he have any queens though?
no, you know what Senior Butts is doing? He's trying to get Overlords. Look at this.
Oh no, he's only got 2 queens. Senior Butts can have a field day. There's only 3 queens.
And look at he supply blocked
Yeah,
him.
but I really don't know. He's already got the spores up. I don't think he's gonna lose much.
Yeah, not the.
I don't know. You can definitely move around him, especially since his natural and his third aren't connected. So he's not gonna be able to reinforce with the queens quick
He's
at all.
he's pulling in the drones.
Dude,
as
look at
well.
that Phoenix.
He's grouping the drones.
That Phoenix has 3 health. Dear God, the micro was actually pretty good on that. He almost lost it. Fucking just pulls it away.
I still think Zerg is in control of this game.
I agree.
Oh, I don't know. I would have to say I disagree. Zerg is down supply right now. He's up. Yeah, he is up on workers.
And that's.
But Senior Butts very much does have him contained to his base. He can go around and pick up the queens. There's no queens on the map.
I think that this game is going to come down to the 5th base. If Zerg can get up a 5th base and solidify the game,
Yeah.
I think that he'll be able to fight this.
Because Senior Butts is still on 2-base economy.
Oh, and his wall is.
But-
he has a full wall off, so he can't even get a probe out without having to kill a pylon.
And I'm going to watch this engagement, but let's take a look at Senior Butts' base after.
Oh wow, charge lots.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, Scoob. But this time he has the Charge Lot Inquisition, which could be a game changer in this one, because it's funny you mentioned it the last, he adapted.
Honestly, I think he's dead. He's down 13 supply. He's about to lose his layer. And
Let's look at this unit's workers lost. Oh, yeah, the Charge Lot play.
More charge lots streaming in, and Phoenixes.
Yeah, he's got,
These Baneling hits have
oh,
to be
look at the
perfect.
Spore is going down. The Hydra is going down.
I think we should just take, like, whatever I decide that is going to happen is the opposite of what is actually.
Alright, Senior Butts moving in for the kill. Will he split against the Banes? Oh,
Oh.
he just runs right in.
Look
Oh,
at this.
wow,
Oh, he's just cleaning house.
Crushing through. The efficiency for Senior Butts units is crazy right now.
Dude, the charge lots, I think, were a way better idea than going glaive in this case, even though he had a lot of links. Because he had that between the Hydras, too, and the kiting. Like, you...
Well, weren't charge lots buffed like a month ago? Or
Well, they've
something?
been changed.
No, they have,
They've been... Yeah.
They've been changed. They're faster, but they don't deal the 8 damage automatically when they run in.
And a little known fact, sometimes you can actually surround like Archons and Immortals with charge lots, and then we'll actually walk across the map faster in one big ball of Protoss.
Yeah, the Zealots kind of push him
Yep.
along.
Yeah, I think Zerg is just kind of giving.
Yeah, this is looking pretty GG because let's look at the worker count and stuff. He's
Just look at the supply. Look at the production.
yeah, I had on units for a bit.
But what's coming after this?
Zealot,
He has one queen on the map, but
not for long.
no.
Wait, another queen?
Oh,
Eee.
Oh, GG is
Wow.
No senor butts. No bueno.
Let's take a look at the graphs on this. For 2 base account, like, that's just crazy. He's committed to 2 bases for that long.
But,
Oh,
you
wait,
know,
we don't have the graphs.
Last game though, like this game was not very impressive. I don't think. But last game, I really liked his play. I thought it was really slick.
We do have a request to cast a series between Renegade and Mac Daddy West.
It's up to you guys. Do you mind if we do a pause between this?
Let's do it. Invite him. Invite him to the
All right.
party.
Would you guys mind if I took a call from Greg and MacD? I don't know if some shit went down or.
Yeah, Testa, did he want?
I don't know if it was just something private or what. Not like, you know what I'm saying, because we were streaming.